Hi, let's shift. The Shift campaign is an umbrella of projects from the City of Eugene and its Eugene Climate Collaborative partners that highlight ways people can make small changes in their daily habits to make a big difference in achieving our climate recovery goals. The Shift campaign covers a wide range of topics about shifting how we ride, eat, and shop to ways that keep our Earth a little greener. Shifting these daily actions make our lifestyles more sustainable while saving money, increasing wellness, and helping us connect with our neighbors. Let's take a look at a few of the easiest ways we can make small shifts that lead to a big impact. Did you know that gases produced by rotting food contribute to more than 15% of Eugene's carbon emissions? In Eugene, the Love Food Not Waste program exists to significantly cut down these carbon emissions by redirecting food waste from the landfill to use for other purposes, like compost for gardens. At 4J schools, students and staff can compost their food waste. This simple shift from the garbage can to a compost bin helps the planet and provides high-quality compost for use in local gardens. Love Food Not Waste also houses a residential curbside composting program. If you have residential garbage service in Eugene, you can compost your food by placing food scraps in your yard debris bin. This small action not only helps our atmosphere, but also helps you and your neighbors grow delicious local produce with fresh compost nearby. Did you know that nearly 2.8 million metric tons of carbon dioxide is emitted every year to get Eugenians the things we buy? These emissions, what experts call consumption-based emissions, are those created in the sourcing, manufacturing, and transportation of goods. While we can't control the environmental impact of how goods are made outside of Eugene, we do have control over how and where we buy these things. Reducing and reusing are two impactful ways to reduce consumption-based emissions. First, consider how you can reduce what you use. What do you really need? Overbuying not only complicates life, but it also adds to unnecessary production of goods. Next, reuse what you can. Buying used or fixing what is broken is a great way to prevent waste from going to landfill while supporting your local economy and often saving you money. In addition to reducing and reusing, shopping local also reduces the distance goods need to travel by air, train, ship, or truck. Ditching shipping also benefits your neighbor. Locally owned stores are owned and operated by people supporting their families and your community. Did you know that transportation creates more than half of all carbon emissions in Eugene? Throughout the 20th century, our country built itself around car travel. This has not only led to ever-increasing carbon emissions and air pollution, but it has also physically divided our community. When we choose to commute by bike, bus, or carpooling instead of driving alone, we reduce our local emissions, improve our health and connections with our neighbors, and save money that would have been spent on gas, maintenance, and car insurance. What would taking just one fewer car trip a week look like for you? In Eugene, we are lucky to have 2 local rivers as part of our natural landscape. However, these rivers are part of a finite resource. How one of us uses this water impacts us all. When it comes to water quality and quantity, our individual actions matter. As our climate changes and high temperatures continue, it's more important than ever that we protect river health. Each of us can help by keeping leaves and landscape debris away from storm drains, using the least toxic weed and insect control in our yards, cleaning up after our pets, and when washing our vehicles, diverting soap and runoff away from the streets and storm drains. As our climate changes, our individual actions also impact water quantity. There are many ways to conserve water in times of drought. Watering plants deeply and less frequently helps feed root systems while not wasting water. Planting native and drought-resistant species will require less water and be more likely to survive harsher weather conditions. Avoid running faucets to prevent excessive and expensive water use. When it comes to water quality and quantity, our individual actions have a collective impact. There are countless ways we can shift our behavior to benefit not only our community, but our entire planet. Learn more and find great ways to engage with the community at shiftor.org. Let's shift!